Hey, this is Movie Edge, and this is my November 2023 movie haul. I got stuff from Blow It Outta Here on eBay. I got stuff from Amazon, of course. I got some stuff from a viewer and good friend, and some Black Friday stuff, and something that people keep on telling me to watch, and I kept on putting it off. And I got a couple CDs in there as well. So if you like what you see in the show, hey, feel free, comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check me out at Instagram at movieedge1, my non-media page at movieedgenonmedia on Instagram. And if you have my Movie Pro app, add me there and you can see my collection and I could see yours. And it is just all lowercase Movie Edge. All right? Okay. And any questions, you can leave them in Instagram as well. So let's get started with what I got this month. It won't be a long video. I don't have much time to edit this video, so I'm not going to make it that long. Let's check out what I got from I didn't mention this, Hamilton Book. What I got from Hamilton Book, there was some good stuff I wanted. 2 Olive Films ones and a Warner Brothers ones. It's a Clint Eastwood directed film. Richard Jewell. I have not seen this yet, and I've been looking for a copy. And $4.99, great deal for this movie. And now I can watch it. And it's not that long a movie. It's like 131 minutes, so I don't consider that long anymore. I consider more like over 2.5 hours long. So yeah, great cast in this. I can't wait to check it out. Directed by Clint Eastwood. And the 2 Olive Films that I got, one I never seen before, and I never even heard of it till earlier this past year. And it is The Pride and the Passion with I can't read backwards. Cary Grant, Frank Sinatra, and Sophia Loren. Rest in peace to all of them, because I think Sophia Loren just passed away, if I'm not mistaken. It's directed and produced by Stanley Kramer. So this might be an interesting one. It is 132 minutes from 1957. So never heard of it, never seen it. So I want to check this one out. I'm a Cary Grant fan. And one movie everyone should check out. Val Kilmer did a really good job in it. Val Kilmer, Mara Sorvino in At First Sight. Man that had sight, lost his sight, then gained it back just to lose it again. But it is a great freaking movie. And how long is this movie? 128 minutes. And it's from 1999. So Val Kilmer did a really good job with this movie. Now, a movie that people told me to watch over and over again, it's good, it's mediocre at best. Elemental. I had to get this off at Disney Movie Club, because if I was going to keep this, I wanted to slip with it, of course. But if I wasn't, I was going to give it to somebody. And I liked it. It's not spectacular. There is one piece of woke in it. And that piece of woke is that his sister had a girlfriend. And his sister is supposed to be non-binary. Ooh. And it was voiced by a non-binary person. The first time ever in history that was voiced by a non-binary person. It's stuff like that that Disney keeps doing. That's why they keep losing money. But this movie, it was okay. It's about an immigrant family coming to this land and making a life for their kids. That's about it. And it's about interracial dating and stuff like that. Fire, water, you know, black, white, whatever. And that's what basically the movie's about. I've seen it many times, that story already, in live action films. And, you know, it works, but it's not spectacular. So I had to get the, this is the I think this is the exclusive Disney artwork, Disney Club artwork. So yeah, I have it now for the collection. in case I want to watch it 2-3 years from now. Elemental. Boom. If you want to see it, see it. Next, I got 2 from Blow It Out of Here. I buy from them occasionally. If I can't find it anywhere else, they have it for a decent price, and I think they have free shipping as well. So one for Halloween that I couldn't find at a good price, but then they finally had it up for a good price, was Phantom of the Opera with Robert Englund. I seen this version once and I really liked it. It was a cable, I think it was either Cinemax or HBO. But yeah, this movie is fantastic if you haven't seen it. Pretty much the same version as Phantom of the Opera, but more graphic and more, violent. And that's the way the original should have been, more scary. But it's just from what year is this from? I think it was from 89. Yeah, it's 1989. It's 93 minutes. If you haven't seen this, you have to check it out. It's fantastic. There's inside artwork, surprisingly. Inside artwork. And disc. And I love the tagline. Robert Englund was Freddy. Now he's the Phantom of the Opera. It's really fantastic. Next, another movie I've been looking for, and when I bought, actually I bought something else with this, but I'm not going to show it until December, because I don't know how many movies I'm going to have in December, so I saved a stack for December. It is Michael Keaton in The Squeeze. Now this is one of those made-on-demand kind of things, but it's an actual press disc. I didn't even open the thing yet. Let's just open it and find out. I hope, I'm probably gonna change it if Mill Creek puts this out in a retro, packaging and stuff. I'll probably get it, but it's Michael Keaton and Squeeze, Twin Towers right there. But on the back, you could tell that Sony didn't put that much effort into this. I don't know if it's gonna catch on camera, but it's kind of a blurred picture. It's really not that fantastic of a quality. So, and the inside is just, well, that's cracked, so I have to replace the case or just put it in a slip, envelope sweep. But this is what they look like. Usually, yes, a press disc. But usually some of these Sony ones don't have menus, and they'll just start, and then when the movie's over, it'll start again. So The Squeeze, if you haven't seen this movie, it is a great movie. It's got Michael Keaton, Ray Dong Chong, Tommy Chong's daughter, Joe Pagnoglio. I can never pronounce his name, but he's a good actor as well. And it is, what year did this come out? It's 102 minutes, so it's an hour and 42 minutes. What year did this come out? 87. So if you haven't seen it, it's a decent movie from 87. So there you go. More Halloween stuff that I did not get a chance to buy during October because they weren't on sale. They were on sale at the end of October. By the time I get them, it was November. One I did see on streaming because I didn't have it. The Relic. Why did I see The Relic? It was filmed in Chicago. Parts of it was filmed at the Field Museum in Chicago, but in the movie they call it the Natural History Museum Chicago. It's the same museum. The outside was actually the museum, and all the like the helicopter shots and stuff you see from the air. That's actually the museum. The inside shots, I think, all the way up when they go up the stairs to the inside doors, that's a museum. And there was one scene where these two kids are lost in the museum at night, and that was the part of the museum. That was the actual part of the museum. But when they have their like benefit or whatever, their gala towards the middle of the movie, that's not the museum inside. The museum is much bigger inside, and they make it look like it's the museum, but it's really small. That's all it is. Just a blue disc. This movie came out in I want to say it was the 90s, right? 93? No, 97. And it's 109 minutes. Tom Sizemore, rest in peace. He did a great job as a cop in this movie. Really good creature feature, if you haven't seen it. Next, this one I didn't get a chance to see on Halloween, but now I have it. Guillermo del Toro's Mimic. This is another great creature feature film, and it has sequels to it, but I didn't really care for the sequels. The first one is always the best, and this is I'm trying to open it. This one's the unrated version, and hurt my nail. It's got Marcevino in it again, like the other film. Josh Brolin's in it, F. Murray Abraham, and Charles S. Dutton. Jeremy Northern, I can't remember who that is, but yeah, it's an unrated version, and it's 111 minutes, and it's from 1997, like the 97 and 97, yeah, didn't even realize that. They're both from 97, both creature features. So this is a Dimensions Films and Miramax, since Paramount's distributing Dimension Films and Miramax now. So let's open it up and see. There's a code inside, which it's still good, so I'm probably going to try to sell that. And the blue disc with the crappy eco shit on it that people complain about, but what are you going to do? Can either change it, or I'm probably going to put them in sleeves to save space. So that was Mimic, a Halloween one that I didn't get a chance to see. Let's do friend of the show, viewer of the show, and good friend. We do a bunch of trading from time to time. Check out his channel, the Video Place, and he just did a video on there of everything he picked up for the past, I want to say 2 months, maybe. And he shows the stuff off that I sent to him. I sent him a big box of like movies that I wasn't interested anymore, but I thought, you know, hey, him and his daughter can watch them. I'll be check those out. Well, he sent, and I'll put a link below to his channel, and he sent to me, he said, do you want these 2 Criterions, because I'm going to upgrade them to 4K, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take them. I have both movies on Blu-ray, but I don't have them in Criterion. Dazed and Confused, all right. And it's, yeah, the debut of Matthew McConaughey, and this came out in 93, the year I graduated high school. 102 minutes, and it's a Richard Linklater film. I like some of his movies, and some of his movies I'm like, eh. But yeah, it's a basic Criterion. Oops, opened it up upside down. It's on 4K, but I really don't care for the 4K for this movie. Inside, right there, comes with a poster. This is really nice. If I had the room, I like the green in it. If I could open it, if I had the room, I would put this in a frame. But yeah, most collectors, they're like, oh look, it came with a poster and all these collectibles. I'm gonna put it back in the box. I'll never look at them again. This book that came with, look how thick that thing is. It is impressive. It's got a lot of stuff to read in here. And you got, you know, pictures and a lot of stuff to read. So yeah, this movie was well worth getting on Criterion to upgrade from what I had, which I don't know where it's at, but I have to sell that one at Disc Replay. I'll get rid of it somehow and make a quarter off of it, I guess. So that was one of the criterions he sent. And I also have this movie that I'm going to show, Night of the Living Dead. Did not have this. And this is a public domain movie, so anyone and their mother can put this out. I have this from a company called Network. It was a UK label, and now they went under, and they're no longer, which is a shame. But the copy was good. The copy was restored and remastered beautifully, but it had a green tint to it. Don't know if that was the original intent of the movie to have a green tint to it, but I'm like, when he asked me if I wanted this version, I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. He got this on 4K, so he gave me the Blu-ray, and Blu-ray. I think one of these is a special discs. Wait, what is this? It's from 1968, 98 minutes. Seen this movie a few times. I really liked it. It's a new 4K scan, digitally remastered. 2 discs, but is it DVD and Blu-ray or is it special? I think one is a special feature disc. So there you go. And it came with a poster. So it's the first time I'm looking at the poster. I had it for a while, but that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They're coming to get you, Barbara. And there's a bunch of stuff to read on the other side. Alright, so you do get the stuff to read. It's just on the poster itself, which I probably won't hang that one up or do anything with it. So that was from friend Rick of the video place. I'll link him below. I'll show these next, and then I'm going to show what I got on the Black Friday sales. First off, I was looking for this single, and I was like, I heard it, and I'm like, damn, I got to get it. Soundtrack was a little bit more expensive than I wanted to get, so this is from the Santa Claus movie, the original. It's Yellow doing Jingle Bells. This is a pretty interesting cover of the song. Why I wanted the single, because I didn't even know this was a single, is because there's the Jingle Bell single that, you know, that they covered and they put their own version to, and then the Jingle Bells movie version, which is a little bit longer, which I don't remember hearing it in the movie, but maybe I did. Jingle Bells, the Santa Club mix, which is longer than both of them, and I want to hear that one. So it's Santa Claus, from the Santa Claus movie. It's Yellow covering Jingle Bells. I dig Yellow stuff. And here is the disc right there. It's just a CD single, so it's a pretty clean. There is a inlay in here. I don't think there's anything. No, there's nothing on it. It's just artwork. So yeah, I got this just for Christmas. Every Christmas I have a whole bunch of Christmas songs saved on digital, and I was like, I'm gonna make a disc of this and I'm gonna play it, and I never do. But at least I have it now, and there you go. Another CD single that I got, I ordered actually in October when the pre-orders went up, and then I'm like, yeah, I have to have it. I gotta have it. It's the last single they're ever gonna put out. It's Now and Then from the Beatles. Hate this cover art. The back has better cover art. Why didn't they use the back for the front? I don't know. But it's the Beatles, Now and Then. Really good track. And Love Me Do. The story with this track is that they had to get Peter Jackson to help them. He had equipment to extract John Lennon's voice from the original cassette. And he extracted it. his company cleaned it up and everything so they could actually make the song. Originally in 96, they could not do it because they didn't have the technology to do it. And of course, George Harrison played guitar. They recorded him for this track, so he's technically on it. They might have had to finish it off with AI, I don't know. But Ringo's playing drums, and Paul McCartney's on vocals and backup vocals. So yeah, it's a really interesting story about this track. And if you haven't heard the song, go to YouTube. That's all it looks like. It's an apple. Go to YouTube, look up Now and Then. The video for the single is up, and the making of the song. It's like a 12 and a half minute documentary. Well worth checking out for this alone. I really wish they would have put it out on like a DVD single with the song and the making of. I really wish they would have put this on an EP with Real Love, Free as a Bird, and Now and Then, and have 2023 remixes or reissues of them and revised them and made them clean and stuff. But no, Love Me Do, their first single, is on here. So they have their last single and the first single on here, and it's the 2023 mix. It's the version. It's cleaned up and everything. There's the red and blue albums that they reissued, 2023 remasters and stuff, but people are complaining that those songs don't sound as good as the 96 versions that came out on the red and blue album. So I might stay away from those right now. But I had to get the single because it's the last Beatles single ever. So boom, there you go. Finally, I didn't want to have all this stuff this month, but I don't know, some last minute items and stuff, but some of these were last minute buys. Pre-Black Friday sale and Black Friday sale. So this movie I had to have because I wanted it for Charles Grodin collection, rest in peace, Beethoven, and it's also a Thanksgiving movie, which I didn't realize. Couldn't find this on streaming at all, and when I did, you had to pay for it. Streaming is bullshit sometimes, but yeah, it's it is Beethoven. Now the second movie is out in the UK on Blu-ray, but it never came out here on Blu-ray. It's only on DVD, so I might have to import that. The only problem is it drives me crazy when one is an import and it's B region. I have a region free player, and that region free player, I bought it for a reason, but one is region A, the other one's region B, and it just drives me nuts. Just a plain red disc, that's it. So yay, Beethoven, finally got it. Couldn't watch it. I might watch it before Thanksgiving next year, because I haven't seen this in a long time. Another movie I bought because I didn't have it in the Thanksgiving collection is, let me open it up. This was on sale as well, and this one never goes on sale. Home for the Holidays with Holly Hunter, Robert Downey Jr., Anne Bancroft, directed by Jodie Foster, and she did a damn good job at directing this. It has a John Hughes vibe to it. She's from Chicago, visiting her family in, or is it the opposite way? I think it's the opposite direction, but anyway, great movie, great cast, and that was the first time watch this year, and I watched it on I think Warner Brothers, or like the Max app, I think. But it is it's a fun movie. It's from 1995, 103 minutes, it's PG-13. Oh, and we have in some artwork inside of the family. It's a Shout Select, so and just a shout select little advertisement. So yeah, if you want a fun Thanksgiving movie, home for the holidays, there you go. Finally, this was on sale for $7.99. I think it's still up on Amazon for $7.99. So it was also on 4K, which when I clicked it, it was $9.99. And then it was like, will be delivered in 1 to 3 months. It means it's out of stock. So I'm like, nah, forget it. Doesn't really care if it's Blu-ray or DVD, or Blu-ray or 4K, because it takes place inside mostly. So, Knock on the Cabin. Now, this was a fantastic movie as well. Dave Bautista did a really good job. Amazon did not really do a good job. This was in a box, actually, with some other stuff. And so I can't blame it on the packaging that was delivered in, because if you take a look here, it's ripped. But it didn't bother me. I would have kept it. There's a big chunk taken out of the back. What happened to Amazon? Someone get hungry? The fuck is going on here? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to keep the slip because it's just in bad, really bad condition. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm probably going to put these in sleeves anyway eventually. But if you haven't seen this M. Night Shyamalan movie, check it out. It's pretty good, and has some bonus features on it. It has deleted scenes, extended choosing Wesley behind the scenes. It has some other stuff that I have not seen yet. So there you go. I didn't open this one up either. I got them in the mail. I just didn't have time to view any of these because I've been watching movies left and right on streaming and on physical for Thanksgiving and November and in general. Just October, November, I was just on a movie kick, and still am. So if you want to see what I watched, check out my Instagram page, movieedge1. I list everything on there that I watched. So, is this still good? I don't know. It's a digital code. So, Knock on the Cabin. You have 2 here. You have a DVD and a Blu-ray. That's it. It's a good thing this case didn't get damaged, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be keeping the cases eventually anyway. And that's it. Did order one other thing, and I forgot it. I gave it to my wife. Supposed to be for Christmas for her, but it got damaged. It really did. And that was in a big box too. It was in a big box for other stuff that I bought for Christmas for other people. And it was Joe Coy, if you know who that comedian is. He made a movie called Easter Sunday. It's a Filipino family movie for Easter. This whole side here was crushed. Still sealed, but it was all crushed. And I'm like, oh God, I can't give it to her for Christmas like that. The artwork was kind of damaged and stuff, so I'm probably going to end up putting in a slip thing and just getting rid of the case. That kind of pissed me off. But yeah, I got Easter Sunday. I want to watch that too. But she's a big fan of his comedy, so I thought, hey, I'm going to get it for her. So that was everything I got for the month of November. December, I'm looking at, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things for December so far. But that I bought months ago, and I just kept on putting off. You know, I have a couple pre-orders coming in, and maybe a non-media stuff too. And I got a package from the Video Game Movie Dome coming in coming actually this week, but I'm not going to show until December. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. You could also get a hold of me on Instagram at movieedge1, and my non-media page, which I really need to upgrade or update, at movieedge non-media. If you have my Movie Pro app, hey, add me there. at movieedge, all lowercase. That's it for this month. Remember, movies are your best entertainment.